Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here in the back room at Norman's Rare Guitars, and once again, it is time for another episode of Guitar of the Day. How are you all doing today? I'm doing great. Let's see, where should we start? Yesterday we did that Jag, 68 Jag. Yeah, it's gone. Let's go here. So Flat Top Friday, that one was gone. One we did Saturday, that one's gone. One we did Fratelli Tuesday, also gone. We're 3 in a row, you guys.
Woohoo!
24 hours, 3 in a row.
Ow!
Let's see. Been getting a lot of requests in the comment section to do a hollow body or an arch top guitar. I see that a lot. We don't do a lot of those here. Why is that? Usually because said host can't really play jazz guitar that well. So coming up with songs for those are kind of tough. But it's Wednesday. We do ES guitars on Wednesday. I'm out at 3:35. You guys are sick of all the regular stuff. And I've got this really cool guitar. So why don't we come back and do it? We got a lot to talk about. Let's get started. Come on back. This thing is from 1961. This is the original Gibson ES-175DN in original natural finish. A swing. Yeah, that's rad. All right. We haven't done a lot of these, so let's get right down to talking. This is the ES-175. ES standing for Electric Spanish, not unlike the ES-335. These guitars first came out around 1949, 1950 as kind of a more intermediate, kind of budget-friendly version of some of Gibson's other jazz guitars like the L5 or the Super 400. And it's got, this is really kind of what they were aiming at, making it like an electric version of the L4. For starters, let's talk about all those different things because those all get really, really confusing. A lot of what we're talking about with those has to do with the size of the guitar. So the L4, or this 175, is what we call a 16-inch jazz guitar, which means it measures 16 inches across this lower bout. When you go up to the L5, it's a 17-inch lower bout. And then when you go to the Super 400, you get the Big Daddy 18-inch, which is kind of the top of the heap. Now, the big difference between the ES guitars and the L series guitars, like the L5, the L4, the L guitars are carved tops. Carved spruce tops. One big thick piece, someone goes in there with a chisel and carves it out. In order to save some money, on these ES guitars, Gibson started doing all laminates. So it's a laminated maple top, laminated maple back and side. It's got a mahogany neck, got a rosewood fingerboard, and rosewood bridge here. So that saved a lot of money, helped price this at $175. That's the ES-175, as opposed to the Super 400, which cost, yes, $400. So they started these in '49. This was the first guitar to feature the sharp cut, or the Florentine cutaway, as we call it, and is the only one that really has that only. You'll see Super 400s and you'll see L5s, both with the sharp Florentine cutaway and also kind of that softer, what we call the Venetian cutaway, depending on the era. But the 175s are always going to be the sharp cut, and this is a 175D. Here we go with those stupid letters at the end again. So, when you think a Gibson 175, what you're really talking about is this guitar with only a neck pickup. That's how they originally released it in '49. Once you get to around '53, they came out with the 175D, or the dual pickup. They're going to be P90s all the way till you get till 1957, when they replaced those pickups with a pair of these Gibson PAF, patent applied for, humbucking pickups, which is what this one has, still in 1961. This is also blonde, natural finish. Why is that so great? Well, here's the thing. Gibson did very, very few blonde guitars. You normally paid a premium for them, and you definitely pay a premium for them now. Why is that? You can't bullshit blonde, man. You can't, with the sunburst or something, you can shade around imperfections in the wood. You can do stuff like that. You can't hide anything on blonde guitars. They have to use the absolute best sets of wood that they have, because you're going to see everything. So they did way fewer of these than they did of the sunburst guitars, and they usually sell for a little bit more money. And this guitar in particular, just a couple of things. This guitar has been refretted. We'll do this really quick. One easy way to know a Gibson guitar has been refretted. You can see here, normally on Gibson guitars, this binding goes all the way up over the frets. If you see how the fret is sitting on top of the binding, that's kind of a telltale sign of a refret. They did a great refret on it. They used the same kind of fret wire. They just went a little bit taller so you can get a little better grip on the string. The other thing, at some point the tuners were changed on this guitar. You can see the originals have been put back on, but you can see these extra holes where I'm guessing a Schaller tuner was on there at one point, probably in the 1970s. But pickups are right, original PAFs, original blonde finish, finish is right, guitar is fantastic. What do you say we go up there? I will go ahead and preface it again by saying not a jazz guitar player, but you guys want to see this stuff, so I'm going to show it to you. Why don't we say we go plug this guy in and see what he can do.
Do you want to tickle it? Tickle!
All right, we're out front. We have the 1961 Gibson ES-175DN, original natural finish, going through the stock 410 Hot Rod DeVille. All the EQ.
I'll keep cuckoo. I'll keep
This is not a good start.
It's turning into Cannonball Run.
Yeah, right now.
I'll play it for you. Alrighty, 1, 2, and...
All right, we're out front. We have the 1961 Gibson ES-175DN, original natural finish, going through stock 410 Hot Rod DeVille. All the EQs at noon, just a little bit of reverb. Let's start up on that neck PAF pickup. Let's see what this guy can do here. Let's go into the middle position here. Let's see what it sounds like. Combination of these two PAFs together here. Oh shit, Helen, he's not going to put overdrive on it, is he? The hell I am. Let's go down to the bridge pickup. Let's put some drive on it here. There you have it. 1961. Original Gibson ES-175DN dual pickups in the natural finish. Check me out on Instagram at Mark Agnesi. Check out the store at Norman's Rare Guitars. And check this and the rest of these guitars out online at normansrareguitars.com. We will see you guys tomorrow. It's bass day tomorrow, man. Come back and see us then. Peace.